Hiya friends! It's been a long time since I've made a video, so welcome back, welcome new friends. I'm going to show you today how I did my tiefling horns for my Tav. I will apologise for my voice. I'm on the tail end of a cold where I lost my voice and hearing for a whole week, so I'm still a little bit raspy. You may have seen this floating around on Twitter or TikTok. I'm super proud of this cosplay because it was a trash build that took roughly 48 hours and it turned out really nice, or at least I think so. So before I get into a low-key get ready with me, I'll dive into the horns. I bought the STL files from a lovely creator on Etsy that goes by Crotech Inc. They have a huge arrangement of horns and other Baldur's Gate files, and I definitely recommend checking out their shop. I'll put their link down below. I'm not going to go into what setup I had. Everyone's preference is different, and I personally spend a lot of time refining them by hand after they are done printing, with my heat gun, wall filler, my Dremel, Plastidip dupes, because Plastidip is so expensive here, and paint primers. I won't go heavy on how I painted these, but I used 4 colours, black as my base, 2 browns and a white, and just mixed them all around to create different shades I needed. I like to think of the things that naturally occur like bones and horns to follow nature's colours, so I stuck with that for a more realistic look. I used a technique called dry brushing and lightly did that after every layer of the different gradients I had. Darkest to lightest, obviously also having a small gradient effect from the top of my horns being the lightest down to the base being the darkest, and giving them white highlights where I thought they needed it. The headband is slightly genius. I love this idea and it fits perfectly on my head. Only issue is that with the band it's quite thick and I don't have anything big enough but small enough to clip it into my wig cap. I would never rely on my wig holding this band in place. So what I did was I cut the plastic, the 3D printed band, and added in wire that I can slide a bobby pin over and secure it into place properly. That way the weight of the horns keeps itself down at the front and the pins in the back keep that down, balancing it nicely. The front of the headband sits nicely under my wig. I haven't tested it under a lace front yet. However, to get the horns and wig to jut nicely together, I had to cut like a weird semicircle-esque shape out of the hairline of my wig. The wig was made in one night out of 3 terrible $20 wigs and a claw clip and some dye. Definitely not pretty, won't be my Tavs forever wig, but it does the job for now. I'll go grab that. So you can see my weird semicircles cut out. I did just secure it down with 1 bobby pin under the band of the horns. You really have to cut it like your tab is receding badly. Having a bow in my hair is not helpful. My favourite part, the little bone particle shard pieces that go out just below the actual horn itself, is a magical item. I actually came up with the idea on the day I was cosplaying, just as I was getting ready to leave for the convention. It's all around us and we can thank nature again. I used tree skin, bark, mulch. It came straight out of my garden. I picked up a few pieces that looked like it would work for me and broke them apart into smaller pieces and applied spirit gum to them. Popped them onto my face and ta-da, no harsh horn lines. Very real, very natural. I grew these myself. You are now in my wardrobe with me as I do just a low-key get ready with me, because you can see I've already done my makeup. My actual Tavs contacts broke on me, so I am using pink ones instead. Forgive me, please. So usually when I put my wig cap on, I will glue down like everything and push it back underneath, but just for today I'm gonna leave it because I don't want to wash my hair tonight. Forgive a girl, please. So putting the horns on, this is going to be awful because you're going to see more of my disgusting wardrobe. Putting the horns on, I just adjust them to where I want them to sit, roughly. And then I grab like a bunch of bobby pins and I pin the wire at the back. Terrible demonstration, I know. I usually use 2 to 3 and right now they won't come off as much as you move around. They might shift a bit, but once you pin the wig on top it won't move at all. Grabbing my disgusting receding hairline wig from that angle and just pulling it through. We want to get this piece in place first. Tucking everything that's not meant to be out, down and around. And I just grab the hairline and slide it right under. The base of the headband. So now that you've popped that part of the wig on, you're going to be left with like all of this. This wig is really poor quality. It doesn't fit my head at all, so I am quite far back, which is why gluing your hairline all the way back is really important so nothing peeps through. But I'm just going to pop a bobby pin in there for now. This was hairsprayed down, so it is a little bit high at the moment, so we're just going to ignore that. Please. This is my terrible ponytail claw clip invention. It really is just awful. But it does complete the look. If you really wanted to and you can't cover these little bits of hair up, you could add that into your horns, like the finished part of your horns. Now it's time to break up the bark that I was talking about earlier. So I've probably gone a tad heavy with the bark, but that's because I'm being lazy. But usually I'd like break them up a little bit more so they're a bit smaller and a bit more refined. But I think as a tutorial for you guys, just to see what I did to make it look more natural, this is what I did. And I'm just gonna place a little butterfly clip in there because I can. So now that I've applied all of that, I just need to add my tiefling's finishing touches, which is the ears and her teeth. I did misplace my tiefling's ears, so I'm just going to use a different pair from a different costume, but you'll get the idea. Teeth, ears, horns. Thank you so much guys for showing interest. I loved making this video. You can follow me over on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, that's where I post the most. Facebook, if that's what you're into, you'll see a bit on there. And I can't wait to make more content for you guys. Thanks!